Hello, my beautiful Tauruses. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Empath Divine, your intuitive reader. I hope your week is going well. And if you would like to book a personal read, check out my description box below. I want to thank you, Taurus, as always, for supporting the channel. And please continue to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell button for your convenience. So I'm doing this timeless love message a little different. And this is going to be only about you, Taurus. Yes, about you. We're not asking about no other person because I love self-love and self-care. It's the best love. You come first. I love doing these type of reads. So yeah, and you guys can take what you feel applied to you, what you need to know, and you can always look at your other placements. And at the end, I will pull out a self-care oracle as well. Okay. So let's see what these channel messages are saying for you with a self-love, self-care guidance message. Message for Taurus, please. That is too many cards. I'm just going to give it a quick little shuffle and pull out some from the top. No, they don't want that for you. Okay. I was going to give y'all that card, but immediately said no. If it comes out again, okay, but they didn't want that card. So I said, okay, I'll put it back. Let's go for the top. Oh, okay. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Taurus. I wanted that card to be for y'all, but they said put it back. So I was just like, okay. But then they're like, no. So I'm like, okay, it's y'all show, y'all. But it did came out. But you know it's so interesting the way how that card came out, right? You see how at first I wanted to put it out and I put the card back in and then the card came back out. It's definitely resonating what that card says about no more hiding from the pain. So it does make me feel like some of y'all do hide from the pain that y'all feel. It's like y'all pretend, y'all. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of resonated. It's kind of like Spirit saying that's what y'all do. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And I'm just going to pick one from here. Time to step out and show out. And you guys got an extra card. God forgives you. It's okay. Release it. Okay, bingo. So that kind of resonates with it. Okay, so basically, you see how the way, like I said, the card came out and then I'm like, no, and I put it back. That could have been somebody's energy that didn't really want to see that card. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Got it. So that's why Spirit's like, no, this card is going to come out. So somebody's energy projected in here and they did not want to see that message when it says no more hiding the pain. Someone just didn't want to see it to admit it. Sometimes, excuse me, Taurus says I'm burping. So that's a confirmation that sometimes Taurus says you don't like to admit the truth when it comes towards you. It's like you're in denial a lot. So you're like, no. So immediately when someone's seen that, you just really didn't want to hear that because it was right in your face and you know that you are hiding from pain. You are, trying to ignore pain, and Spirit basically just called you out and say, listen, Taurus, you can't do this anymore. You have to let this out. The time is now. So that's why the card just came right back out and said, no, we said what we said. So a lot of you definitely have been trying to hide whatever pain it is that you're going through. But just know this, that God in the universe loves you. Okay, it's okay. You could release it. You're being forgiven. So, some of this pain that you can be, dealing with right now, it could be from something you have done. You hope that you get forgiveness for it, or it could just be a relationship. It's just a lot of trauma, pain that you're holding in, and you can't hold it in anymore because what's happening is that this pain is definitely affecting you, and it's affecting you on multiple levels. Like, let's be real here. We're talking about matters of the heart here. So not only is it affecting you with your love, but if you look here at these cards, it's affecting you for bossing up. Look, time to boss up, time to take charge of your life, time to step out and show out. So this has something to do with your confidence level. So it's making you feel unsure and scared. It's making you scared to take a leap. And these energies I see here makes me feel like you guys have an opportunity that's trying to manifest and come in, but you guys don't see it because of this pain that you're holding in. It's a lot of fear that you guys have in you. So this is a question only you can answer here, Taurus. What pain have you been hiding from? What is it? I feel like you need to write a book, and whether you need to just do a safe fire intention ritual and burn it away, you need to let it out. Perhaps maybe you need to say this to the person that caused the pain. Perhaps the person who gave you the pain, you see them all the time and you haven't said anything. Maybe you need to write a letter and let them know how you feel, or how they made you feel. Is this someone you did wrong, Taurus? We have to do these kind of readings like that because sometimes, we have to learn, we have to take accountability. So is there someone that you may have hurted? And did you give them a proper apology? You know, maybe you have to get that letter out in writing. You know, some of you may have to write a letter to someone who's alive and who's not alive, you know, whatever pain it is, you know what I'm saying? It could be something you have been through that's been very traumatic, that you hold it in. And let's take it up a step of notch. If you feel like you did, if you say, listen, I did this already, and I still have this pain in me, you may actually have to step it up a notch to actually getting, you know, it's like speaking to a psychiatrist or speaking to a therapist, speaking to someone higher. If you feel like you can't do it alone, because I know, Taurus, you guys are so used to doing everything on your own with limited help. You don't like to ask for help, you know, and anytime you want to ask people for help, they're never dependable for you, right? So you're always in that independent energy, but at the same time, you're alone, you know, and you don't have to deal with this alone anymore. But just know the first step is to ask God and the universe for forgiveness, and they forgive you. The universe and your spiritual team and God, they forgive you already, Taurus. They just want you to release it. That's what they really want you to do, okay? So yeah, we have time to boss up here. So time to boss up, that definitely can mean boss up with your life and your life purpose, but it also means time to take control of your life now. You don't want to keep going through the same thing, you know, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. We're about to jump right into 2023. Do you still want to carry this pain? Some of you are carrying this pain for more than 10, 15, 20, 30 years. You're carrying this pain. Do you want to carry it another 10, 15, 20 years? Do you want to be old and not be able to live your life and be miserable? Or, you know, it's more to your life than what you're enduring with. So it is time for you to take that charge, right? It's time for you to take, you know, charge of your life and take your life back again. And if someone has caused you to feel like they took a part of you, you can take that back. Okay, because some of you can say, well, this person has took a part of my life from me. This person has done some things to me. You know, it even could be as deep as that. It's time for you to take that part of your life back. They don't own you. And even if this has something to do with relationships, they don't own you. Okay, it is time, because it's the only way that you guys are going to get to the other, you know, the other opportunities and blessings that's trying to await for you. Okay, you got to step out. You got to step up, step out, and show out. It's time. No more hiding, no more avoiding, no more limiting yourself and restricting yourself. You can't do it anymore, Taurus, because there's so much more, you know, on your path of your life that you have to do. You have so much more to fulfill, and you can't fulfill it because you're still enduring this energy. This is something that is a lesson, that it's a karmic lesson that you're supposed to learn from, accept from, and move on, okay? So Taurus, let's give you a self-care message. It just flipped over here. 1 second. And we have 36 and we have movement. Yeah. And it's time for you to move this energy out. You see how they show the chakras here? And it's like, if you hold on to pain, right? What do you think that does? It affects your chakras. It affects your body. So you can't move properly the way you want to. When we hold on pain and energy that's very traumatic here, you know that, and I seen 222 showed up on my clock, and it's the 22nd. So them twos are trying to tell you something. You hold on to pain, that causes lack of energy flow. It's just like how if you have on a very tight sock, I'm talking about a tight sock around your ankles and around your legs, it's very tight, right? That stops circulation. That makes poor blood flow circulation. And what does that do? That starts to affect other things of your body. You start to feel dizzy, lightheaded. All of these things happen. It's the same thing with the energy. When you hold on to pain, it stops the flow. It stops the energy flow. Remember, energy moves non-stop. And then it goes with the chakras and it affects your chakras. So some of you may even need deep rooted chakra cleansing. So feel free to look that up. You know, you guys can even go to a Reiki healer and get some deep chakra healing. If some of you say, well, hey, I can't afford a chakra healer right now, you can find ways to do these things yourself. You know, you can even look up things on YouTube to do distance healing. They have videos like that you can do to do some healing here. But, you know, like I said, you guys may have to take it a step up and get a therapist or psychiatrist as well too. But in the spiritual level, it's like you gotta get moving. You gotta move and shift this energy out of you, okay? Very powerful reading, Taurus. And as always, look at your other placements. And I hope this resonates for you. And enjoy the rest of your week, Taurus. Bye-bye.